armed attacker is on the run tonight after gunning down a man in the car park of an eastern suburbs shopping centre.
Did you really think it was just knives? Nah, guns aren't exclusive to America. And in a country where owning a firearm for self-defense is absolutely illegal, it's honestly horrifying to see just how many criminals have access to guns anyway. Just think about that. Law-abiding citizens can't protect themselves, but criminals can. They're fully armed. That's not just unfair, that's terrifying. Now this is the illusion of safety. Australia used to be seen as one of the safest countries in the world, right? But that illusion is breaking incredibly fast. Now it's obvious to see that there's a knife epidemic that's spreading across cities. Now gun violence is climbing too. Every week there's another report, another shooting, and another life cut too short. And people just seem to be struggling at this. It's almost like we've accepted this as the new norm. That's the real danger, when fear becomes background noise. And do you want to know what's truly fueling this chaos? It's a system that's so flawed that it just doesn't work. The criminal system is obviously flawed, and it's broken beyond belief. People constantly commit crimes, get a light sentence, maybe a few months, then they're right back out on the streets again. It's a revolving door, not a correctional system. We're punishing victims while giving offenders a second, third, or even a 10th chance. Now I'm going to tell you about the repeat offender crisis. Now if you didn't know, there are hundreds of young repeat offenders still walking free right now. Teenagers have already been charged for robberies, assaults, even armed attacks. Instead of being properly reprimanded and punished, or even rehabilitated, they're just released again. And what happens next? They offend again and again and again. And it's not rare anymore. It's becoming the new norm.
Our people are very active in these communities. Not only do we know who they are, we have plans in place for each one of them. And they can identify them even when they're masked up by their behaviours, their movements, their gait. So they know who they are.
And of these, how many are out on bail? How many are free and how many are behind bail?
So if you talk about the 610, I would say around 500 or a little less than, maybe between 400 and 500 are still in the community, and we have a focus on them.
Should they be in the community though? I mean,
well, a lot of them have been arrested more than once, so a lot of these people are prolific, multiple offenders.
How young are we talking here?
The majority are aged between 14 and 18, some as young as 12.
Even journalists are absolutely shocked and distraught when they hear stuff like this. You can see the interviewer in that clip, he's absolutely speechless, like he doesn't know what's going on. It's as if this is a bad joke. And you can see he asked the only logical question: should they be out? Because honestly, this genuinely feels like a bad joke with real victims. And people are starting to leave. People are done waiting for change. Thousands are literally leaving Victoria. As we all know, Victoria seems to be the crime capital of Australia. People are calling it too dangerous to live in. That's not paranoia. That's desperation. And when families start to move because they don't feel safe in their own communities, that's a clear sign of a system that's already failed its people. You shouldn't have to move cities, countries, or states to feel safe.
Well, Melbourne is right now in the grips of a violent crime wave, with home invasions, carjackings and stabbings rocking the city every single week.
Some are now calling Melbourne the crime capital of Australia, with thousands of Victorians leaving the state. So what can we...
is fed up with the youth crime crisis. The voice of 7 News viewers will be heard loud and clear in the coming week, with a series of special investigations to expose the suburbs of fear. How's this number? Police revealing to 7 News that a staggering 610 teenage offenders are on their radar. The suspects belong to 33 crime gangs, responsible for a majority of home invasions across our city. Police are answering an overwhelming number of calls for help. Mike Amor joins us now. And Mike, you went on patrol with officers.
Let me tell you about the police double standard and the absolute hypocrisy. You've got child predator catchers like FaZe Nighthawk and JiDion. These are people who actually confront child predators and protect your kids. And these people are being labelled as vigilantes. Meanwhile, the predators they expose are still walking free. The police seems to like to threaten these so-called vigilantes by saying that they'll get arrested for what they're doing, while the police seems to like ignoring the ones hurting your kids. How absolutely backwards is that?
The stings are simple.
She did tell you multiple times that she was 13, correct?
In the messages, yes.
She did tell you that she was 15, correct? You're that guy who came to meet a 13-year-old girl and also an 11-year-old girl, isn't it?
Men online thinking they're chatting with underage girls. The messages sexual and lurid.
She never said she was 16, right?
Yep.
She said she was?
14 last day she told me. There was a couple naughty photos.
A couple naughty photos?
Yes.
So would this be your
He's a vigilante in a beanie. Online name, FaZe Nighthawk.
Why is it wrong?
Because they're underage.
They're underage.
He trawls internet dating apps, posing as an underage girl, but his targets won't meet a minor, just a camera.
Please, I'm sorry. Can you please stop upload this?
But this month, his crusade took a dramatic turn.
Wait, hold on, you just got here.
Cupcakes. Hey, let's just have a conversation, mate.
One of America's highest profile vigilantes flew in to team up with Australia's Nighthawk.
Listen, we're not gonna hurt you. You're okay. Here, shake my hand.
US YouTuber JiDion Adams has 8.5 million followers.
And do you have a wife or anything? Yes. You do? Does your wife know you're here? No.
They call it pred catching, coaxing confessions from suspected predators with promises the videos will never go public.
This is just for our documentation. It's not going to go anywhere.
And that police won't be called.
He admitted to everything.
However, they are, and the evidence handed over. But there's a problem.
It may not hold up at all.
It's likely inadmissible in court. Police pleading for cooperation instead.
We support the notion of catching predators online and working with the community to do that.
Warnings that the vigilantes could face charges themselves: harassment, assault, stalking, illegal recording, defamation, breaking the law in their attempts to enforce it. And even worse,
you may possibly destroy any capacity we have of bringing these people to justice.
Condemning too the visiting vigilante as they apply their public shaming on partners too.
We actually went to his wife's house to let her know what was going on.
Who died and made them God?
Chris Reason, 7 News.
Honestly, it's so disgusting that these people get let go. These child predators are vile and disgusting human beings that shouldn't even be allowed in the community. They should be locked up forever. And what's disgusting isn't the fact that they aren't being locked up, it's the fact that the news is blurring their faces out. These people should be outed in every community and ostracized. These people shouldn't be allowed near anyone, and I hope everyone agrees with my opinion on that. Now we've got that out of the way, I want to tell you about the Castle Law argument, and this is what connects it all. Australia doesn't even allow you to defend yourself. If someone breaks into your home with a weapon and you fight back, there's a very good chance that you're the one that's going to be arrested. Unlike in America where they have a castle law. So if anyone breaks into your house, you're allowed to defend yourself, even if you have to use lethal force to defend yourself, without having any legal repercussions. So let me ask you, what kind of law punishes you for surviving? That's why we truly need, as Australians, castle laws. The laws that give people the right to defend themselves in their own homes. The idea is simple. Your home is your castle. If someone enters with intent to harm, you have every right to protect yourself and your family without fear of prosecution. Now I'm going to tell you this. Whether this law is applied or not applied, if someone ever enters my house, I'm going to defend myself in any way I see fit. Now, truly, this is the wake-up call. The justice system isn't just broken, it's constantly spiraling. It's been spiraling down for years. It doesn't protect the innocent anymore, it protects the offenders. And unless something changes, the country is heading towards a point of no return. And honestly, you just can't build safety on fear and you can't build trust on failure. But maybe the real question isn't, is the justice system broken? It's how much worse does it have to be before we as Australians have to fix it ourselves. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. Seriously, the fact that you're still here means you actually care about what's happening around us. That's genuinely rare these days. I really want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you believe the justice system can be fixed, or is it too far gone? If you made it this far, please leave the apple emoji, because I want to see how many people actually made it to the end. And if you genuinely found that this video was helpful, please share to anyone you know that this could help to spread awareness to what's going on in Australia. Thanks for watching. Bye.